the Evergreen Media Network Studios, brought to you by Evergreen Media, creating cohesive marketing campaigns. Evergreen Media in Vero Beach. This is an Evergreen Media Network production. And now, it's time to put you on the spot with EGM.
Hello, good morning. I am Kim Kriske from Evergreen Media, and welcome to On the Spot. Today, I am joined with Rick Gromis, longtime Rotarian. Thanks for joining us.
No, thanks for having me, Kim.
Today, we're here to talk about Rotary, what it is, and why we need another club. Rick, we have 5 clubs already in Indian River County. Tell me why you're here today, what we're here to talk about. Like, why do we need another Rotary club?
It's a great question, Kim. We have 5 Rotary clubs throughout the Indian River County. They meet at different times, different places. And what we're trying to do is establish another Rotary club, but more in tune with today's lifestyle. And it's not going to be your grandfather's Rotary club.
It's going to be hip and cool.
It's going to be hip and cool. We're really talking about, and I understand the new term is not happy hour, but social hour. So it's going to be more of a social hour type Rotary club. Back in the old days, they would the Rotary clubs and all the 5 here in Vero now and Indian River County meet once a week. We won't be doing that. We'll be meeting every other week. The second and fourth Wednesday of every month at 5:30 is when we're really going to get into it. But we'll probably start the happy hour portion around 5.
Yes.
We'll get to business around 5:45, but you'll be out of there by 6:30, so you can get home to your family. We want to appeal to the more younger group out there. We also want to bring in the retirees that want to give back and be part of the service scene here in Indian River County.
Trying to mix the wisdom in with the younger.
Absolutely. So we need a nice demographic, a wide range of individuals. The founder of Rotary was a guy named Paul Harris, and he made the statement that Rotary has to be evolutionary at all times, and on occasion, revolutionary. And I must say, over the last 10 years, Rotary has been pretty much revolutionary. They totally revised everything. Attendance requirements were mandatory. Not anymore. We don't have any mandatory requirements. We'd like you to come to our meetings because we believe that getting together in fellowship and our social hour will lead to opportunities for service.
Well, I love that you're telling me all of this, but remember, yesterday before we spoke, had no idea what Rotary is.
Yeah.
What am I doing? I love that it's only 2 times a month and that it's happy hour and social hour. But why are we meeting? What are we talking about? Is it just a bunch of old grumpy men?
No. As I said, not old grumpy men. As a matter of fact, the Supreme Court, and back in the 80s, has demanded that we invite women as members, and we have a lot of members. Matter of fact, the Club Oceanside that I was a member of have more women than they do men. So here in Florida, it's not just men. There's a lot of females, a lot of women that are involved, and they do a great job in Rotary. But we do a lot of great things. We have a lot of ordinary people doing extraordinary things, both locally here, and it's a worldwide organization. There's 1.2 million members around the world. I'm surprised that more people don't know about it. If you know downtown, we have the big Rotary fountain right there smack in the center of town, and a lot of people see it, but they don't know exactly what Rotary is. It's a service organization, and we're here to help the community in any way we can. And it's up to every club to decide how they want to do that. And when we form this Rotary Club, which we're going to be doing, that club will decide how they give back to the community and what we do.
So if, as a fellow member, I'm going to go find out more next Wednesday and get some free food, I can sit down with you guys and I can say, hey, I think it'd be a great idea for us to bring arts, keep arts alive. And we all talk about it and decide that that's our goal? Or how does that, what if some person wants to paint a fence and I don't like that idea?
Well, then you don't have to participate in that particular event.
Oh, good. I hate hard labor.
But, for example, one of the things that we've done in the past is we've aligned ourselves with the Learning Alliance, which is teaching 3rd graders to read by the 3rd grade grade at a third grade level by the third grade, it really enhances their ability to graduate from high school if they can read at a third grade level by the third grade. So we've made donations to them and we've worked with them. It's just one of the many things that Rotary's done, and every club does their own thing. So years ago, a few years back, I was the district governor, had 46 Rotary clubs and had to go to every one.
Ew.
It just amazed me how much we did and how much was accomplished in the community. But some big things that Rotary does international, we've almost eliminated polio throughout the world.
Wow.
Rotary was the initial one that got that started. They cured polio was cured in the United States, and then one Rotarian in the Philippines said, heck, if they could do it there, we can do it in the Philippines, and then it spread throughout the world. There's only two nations, Afghanistan and Pakistan, that are still endemic. So we've almost wiped out Rotary. I hope not. We've almost wiped out, Rotary's almost wiped out polio throughout the world, which is
fantastic.
amazing. Yeah.
Well, and I said, ooh, when you said you went to all 46, because I liked what you were saying about this time commitment, twice a month. I'm not going to get in trouble if I don't go, but it's still.
But don't worry, you don't have to be a district governor.
Yes, I don't have to go to all 46.
No.
That's a lot of commitment.
No, if you have an aspiration to really get involved in Rotary.
And maybe after this meeting Wednesday, we will. Yeah. And it's exciting to learn more. Where is this again?
It's going to be at the new Mangrove Sands Pub and Grill. What used to be the old Vista Royale golf course and restaurant has been totally transformed. And they're in the process, still doing it, and it's a really nice facility. And come out just to see that next Wednesday at 5:30. We will have free refreshments and snacks, and we'll tell you a lot more about Rotary.
Okay,
Joining Rotary, like I say, was the best decision I ever made, except when my wife's with me. Then it's become the second best decision I ever made.
Hi, Sue. Welcome back to Main Street, by the way. Everyone's excited to have you and Sue back in the community and heading that great cause to bring the city together.
Thank you very much. We're really excited about it, and some great stuff happening downtown.
Well, back to Rotary. How long is this meeting on Wednesday? What am I committing to?
About an hour, I would say, because we got a lot to cover. Rotary's a huge organization with a lot of stuff. Any kind of interest that you have, they have special interest groups. They have, and it's an international organization. Sue and I have actually hosted in our house and stayed with us people from Ireland, Wales, Germany, Japan, the Philippines. And plus, we got to meet a lot of people from all over the world that have been here. So it's an incredible organization, and there's a lot to it, more than I can tell you in just this few minutes. So come and join us next Wednesday, and we'd love to tell you a lot more. Sounds like it's also, although a community gathering and benefiting whatever the group decides, it sounds like it's also a great way to network and meet other people in the community. As I said, it's actually started as a networking group. This Paul Harris in Chicago back in 1905, him and three other guys started this networking group because he didn't know anybody. He was new to Chicago, didn't know anybody, and started Rotary. And they rotated from each other's business, from one business to another, and that's how it got its name. So, but it originally started as a network. It's great for younger people to network. We have, like I said, 5 Rotary clubs here. You can go to anyone. You can go to anyone in the world, and you will be welcomed, and no matter where you go. I want to tell you one quick story, though. You're really getting into a family. We had a group of engineers that went to Africa on a project, and on the way back, they were in the airport in Belgium when it had a large explosion and a terrorist group. And so they had to leave the airport quickly. They had to leave their luggage. They had to leave, they couldn't fly back right away because of the chaos that ensued. They called the local Rotary Club. They didn't have to worry about a place to stay, a place to eat. It was all provided for them. They got their luggage back. They were taken care of until they were able to get flights back to the United States. So when you join Rotary, you're not just joining Rotary, you're joining a family throughout the world. That's really great. Yeah. It's good that you're forming friendships. It's not just a networking group where you're saying for 30 seconds what you do. This is coming together and benefiting the community through all of your fundraising. And tell us again where this meeting is on Wednesday, next Wednesday, August 28th. It's at the used to be the Vista Royale Golf Course out on Route 1, and their restaurant is now called Mangrove Sands Pub and Grill. They also bought the golf course and are doing an amazing job redoing all of that.
That's exciting.
So it is exciting. So it is a very nice golf course. It just wasn't very well maintained. So I'm excited about that as well. But just one to finish up on this, we do everything together. We like teamwork. Mother Teresa said, I can do things that you can't do. You can do things that I can't do. But together we can accomplish much.
I like that. Good way to end this. I'm excited to see how many people come to this meeting. And I understand we get to name the new Rotary whatever. The team decides. So that's exciting.
Right. So come out and become a charter member. We'd love to have you. And I think you won't. You'll not only influence other people's lives, but it'll change your life too.
And we'll start it from the ground up together.
I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us. And we'll see you Wednesday. Don't forget. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kim, and this was On the Spot. Thanks.